Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm the owner of Islay Terrace here in Hudson, Massachusetts. We are a gift shop, yarn shop, and book shop. And as you can see, I'm filming in a slightly different location today because I'm going to talk to you about books. It is October, so I want to tell you a little bit about some spooky season books that we have in the shop. So join me for a little book chat. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you about the sweatshirt that I'm wearing today. It is Banned Books Week, and this sweatshirt is something we printed with Sarah Dudek of Indestructible Food when she was here doing a pop-up with us earlier this year. It is her Read, Write, and Fight sweatshirt, and you can find these online at Sarah's website and on her Etsy shop. We will also have a couple of t-shirts she printed with us when she was here for her pop-up in the store. So let's get down to it. So I'm a big spooky season and horror book girly. I took horror literature in college, and I really love a good spooky season book, not just in October, but all year long. And we do carry horror books and spooky books all year, though we do beef up our selection during October. And like all the books that we carry in our store, our selection is by women authors, diverse authors, and you're gonna find queer stories, stories that are not your typical Stephen King books. Though I absolutely love Stephen King, those are not the books I'm gonna tell you about today. Okay, so the first book I'm gonna tell you about is Hungerstone. I'm gonna read these descriptions to you off the back because I'm gonna be doing a terrible job if I try to do these from memory. So I'm gonna read you the little write-ups that I wrote from the back here. Hungerstone is a feminist reworking of Carmilla. It's a book that inspired Dracula. It's a thrilling and seductive sapphic romance about lust, ambition, and it's set in the 19th century. A repressed Victorian woman comes to delight in her own hungers when she and her husband take in a mysterious woman named Carmilla, who seems to most fully come to life at night. So that's Hungerstone. So Eat the Ones You Love. I also absolutely love this cover. I think this is quite delightful. After losing her job and her fiance and moving back to the city to live with her parents, our main character finds a job at a local flower shop, where in the back room, a young sentient orchid actually runs the show. And he is hungry. This is a twisted and tangled story about workplace love affairs and plants with a taste for human flesh. V.E. Schwab calls this deliciously strange and delightfully wicked. So here is Eat the Ones You Love. This is by Sarah Maria Griffin. We have Lamb, which is by Lucy Rose. This is a contemporary queer folktale about a mother and daughter living in the woods. This gothic coming-of-age tale explores how women swallow their anger, desire, and animal instincts. FYI, there's cannibalism in this book, which cannibalism is kind of a hot topic right now in books. You'll see this kind of a lot in a bunch of books. Kirkus calls this Grimm's Fairy Tales meets Mommy Dearest, in a twisted novel about complex hungers of mothers and daughters. So this is Lamb. Next we have Sour Cherry. If you really like retelling of folk tales and fairy tales, this is one for you. This is a stunning feminist reimagining of the tale of Bluebeard. And if you know Bluebeard, I really like that Grimm's fairy tale. That's a fun one. It's billed as a modern tale of toxic masculinity, a feminist sermon, and a folktale for the modern 21st century. So this is gonna be a good one. And if you're looking for a short story anthology, here is Out There Screaming. And this is edited by Jordan Peele, who you probably know for some of his really great movies. This is a groundbreaking anthology of horror by Black writers, and it explores not only the terrors of supernatural, but the chilling reality of injustice that haunts our nation. So, Out There Screaming, if you like short stories, this is definitely one to pick up. And for kind of the gothic southern lovers, The Bog Wife follows 5 siblings in West Virginia who unearth long-buried secrets when the supernatural bargain entwining their fate with an ancestral land is suddenly ruptured. Also, I just want to say the cover designs on these horror books and gothic books are absolutely fantastic. Okay, we have Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. And you probably know other Grady Hendrix books. This one I read earlier this year, and this is really fun. It is set in Florida in the 1970s, and it follows 5 young women in a home for unwed mothers who find a guide to witchcraft. And we've got Victorian Psycho. This is the riveting tale of a bloodthirsty governess who learns the true meaning of vengeance. And this is an unapologetic female serial killer of your nightmares. Also, this is about to be a movie. And we have The Unworthy, which is a thrilling work of literary horror about a woman cloistered in a secretive, violent religious order, while outside the world has fallen into chaos. A searing dystopian tale about climate crisis, ideological extremism, and the tidal pull of our most violent, exploitative instincts. And our final book is Tantrum. An exhausted mother thinks her newborn might be a monster. This novel is a little bit horror, a little bit reality, and delves into the darker side of motherhood and inherited female trauma. So here's that book. And I do have all of these in stock in our store. I really love horror. I think it's really fun. We have a whole bunch more other horror books and spooky season books, some suspense and mystery books. I had to kind of pare it down to just 9 to talk about, so it didn't overwhelm you. But I really love spooky season books. I think they're super fun. Here's some bonus content. I have 1 copy of this, and it is a used copy. And this is one of my favorite books that I've read in the past couple years. It's called We Ride Upon Sticks, and it's by Quan Berry. And I absolutely love this book, and I can't stop recommending it to people. It is about a teenage field hockey team. It is set in the 80s, around Salem, Massachusetts area. It is absolutely delightful. It is so much fun. It is about teenage girls trying to win field hockey by dabbling in witchcraft. It's amazing. I recommend this to everybody. I have 1 used copy of this, so if you know where our little used section is, which is by checkout, there's 1 copy there. Come snag it because this book is great. And that's all. Thanks for watching. I said that we'd be recording episodes every 2 weeks. It's kind of more of a 3-week schedule, so I will probably see you in about 3 weeks. I am heading to New York Sheep and Wool in a week and a half, so I'll probably record an episode after I get back from that and tell you all about New York Sheep and Wool and what I get there, how much fun I had, all the New York Sheep and Wool gossip and tea. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.